Guys, fun fact of the week. Did you know that the Amazon rainforest produces around 20% of the world's oxygen, often referred to as the lungs of the earth? This vast tropical rainforest plays a crucial role in global oxygen and carbon dioxide cycles. It also harbors millions of species, many of which are still undiscovered, making it one of the most biodiverse places on Earth. So, guys, rainforest Amazon is also known as the lungs of the earth. We've learned something new today. Anyways, guys, welcome back to the channel. For today's, before we move on to today's TV shows and what's my jam, I would share another embarrassing story once more. We have one more embarrassing story, and then we'll close this chapter. Anyways, guys, my embarrassing story would be there was this evening, my friend and I went on a dinner date, and after our date, we decided to go to a bar to just go have a few drinks and a few shots, just a few drinks in general. So we had gone into the bar. We were actually chilling inside the bar. Then one of our friends came to meet us, and the friend suggested we go outside. That's the outdoor area. Approaching the outdoor area from where we were, guys, I was seriously and confidently catwalking. Pa, 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 pa. Before I knew it, my heel broke. I heard the sound and I felt it in my leg, and those seated beside us turned to look. I was so embarrassed that I just kept walking with my heel like even after my heel had broken, and it was my left leg, so my legs were like this. I just kept walking, and I didn't bother to turn back. I didn't bother to get the heel of my heels because there were lots of people in the bar that night. I didn't turn back, I didn't look back, I didn't get the heel that broke off. I just kept walking, and we went out up until where we found the perfect seated place, and we just sat there. But people from where the incident happened couldn't see me or couldn't see any of us, so we just sat there till the rest of the night. And luckily, one of my friends had slippers with them, so I just changed and then we spent the rest of the night. And immediately I go home, before even going upstairs, I threw I threw the heels in the bin downstairs because, like I said, I couldn't get the heels. So yeah, that's my embarrassing story for this week. Let's move on to what I've been watching this week, my movies and TV shows recommendation. So for this week, as per usual, I've been catching up with The Cleaning Lady. Guys, I'm not going to give up on speaking about this The Cleaning Lady until you guys actually go watch it. It's really an interesting TV show or TV series, and the episodes as we progress, they just keep getting more interesting. There's more drama, more actions. It's just really interesting. You should give it a watch. I've been catching up on my weekly series like Grey's Anatomy, the veil that I just introduced to you guys is a recent series, but guys, it is really interesting, and I keep holding myself back from giving any details, no matter how little, because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But I think very soon I am going to have to start giving the details. But yeah, it's really interesting. You should give it a watch. And then there's a new series I just started watching. It's called Under the Bridge. And guys, I really need to give you guys a few information about this series. New episodes are being released every week. The Veil, The Cleaning Lady, Grey's Anatomy. I'm sure everyone should know Grey's Anatomy. And then this Under the Bridge I just started watching. They release new episodes every week, and guys, this Under the Bridge is just, I would say, it's so sick, and it's actually a true life story that involves minors as little as 14-year-olds, and a 14-year-old killed her not friend, but I would say her classmate or her classmate at 14 years old, guys, and they're trying to cover up the murder, and it feels like she didn't murder anyone. Like, it's so sick, it's so unfortunate, it's so sad. And the story of the victim as well, like, it's just such a sad story, guys. And regardless that I say it's such a sad story, it's actually a really good watch, especially if you have younger ones or kids. It's just nice. If you watch it, you get to see life from a different angle, especially if you have children. or you have younger ones, you really need to give it a watch, because it just opens you or reveals you to a different side as to how, I would say, upbringing, or I don't know, but everything plays a role in our life, and it's just so, like I said, it's just sickening to see minors as little as that going on to do things like this or exhibit such characters. Guys, just give it a watch. Under the Bridge. I'm yet to watch this week's episode because I'm busy catching up with other, but I'll get to it, and I'm sure it's also interesting. So yeah, give this a watch. And then lastly, I've been watching all of these I've mentioned. Actually, you can't find them on Netflix. I watched them on a site called Flickstore. Maybe I'm just going to leave the link and you check it out. But for this last one, I've been watching it on Netflix, and it's about Kevin Hart. And the show is about the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor. They're just celebrating Kevin Hart, and there were so many comedians, some that I don't even know. It's just such a good show. It's a wholesome show, and it's really funny. Like I said, there are so many comedians, and yeah, it's really interesting. If you need a good laugh, you should definitely give it a watch. So let's move on to what's my jam. What have I been listening to this week? For this week, guys, I've been listening to Press Me Video, or Press Me by Chris Brown. He just released the video, and guys, that video is so clean. So very clean visual, so clean. So the storyline, like, it's just such a beautiful video. Give it a watch if you haven't. I've been listening to the album Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande. Guys, that is just such a body of art, or a body of work that I'm yet to get enough of it. So I just keep listening to it. My favorite songs from the album, I think out of the songs, I would say I'm not a fan of just two or three, but the rest, they are good to go. I've also been listening to the album Bangers by Miley Cyrus. I've been listening to Slide Away by same Miley Cyrus. 23 by Mike Will Made It featuring Miley Cyrus and Wiz Khalifa. I've been listening to Come Together by Chris Brown featuring her. I've been listening to Come True by her featuring Chris Brown. I love this duo. I love when they make a collab. It's always super interesting. I've been listening to my girl Jenny Aiko. I'm a huge fan of hers. I've been listening to her music so much this week. I've been listening to You Move, I Move by John Legend featuring Jenny Aiko. I've been listening to Ways by Jenny Aiko, To Love and To Die, Spotless Mind, While We Were Young, Sativa, Ascension, None of Your Concern. And then I've been listening to Chilombo Deluxe. Chilombo and Chilombo Deluxe, these two albums, I've been listening to them so much. But from the Chilombo, my favorite would be Born Tired, Speak, and Morning Dose. I really love the songs so much. I've also been listening to Fauzia, and she's actually an artist that I don't really know so much about her, but I'm such a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of her songs, her music, and her voice as well. So I've been listening to Minefields by Fauzia featuring John Legend, My Heart's Grave, This Mountain, all by Fauzia. I've been listening to Stardust by Zayn. That was actually the video. It was a really lovely, very beautiful video. I love all the scenes, the visual, very nice. I've also been listening to Made For Me by Money Long featuring Mariah Carey. That's a duo, or that's a remix I didn't see coming, but it's really nice. We all know the legend Mariah Carey and her voice. So, and also Money Long also has such an amazing voice. So the blend, you should expect nothing less. And then down to my African music, I've been listening to Level by Niniola, Billions by Loj. These are recent songs. I've been listening to Belong to You by Fave. The video is such a beautiful video. I've also been listening to Controller by Fave. That's a new jam from her. It's very interesting. It's just, the jam is just too nice. The jam, the beats, the flow, the voice, everything. It's just such a nice song. And I've been listening to Glory Days by Check featuring Fino. I've also been listening to Ski by Check, same Check featuring Bella Shmurda. I love that song so much. I've been listening to Loyalty by Sakode. Such a sick jam. Sick beats, nice flow, nice lyrics. Like, Sakode never fails to disappoint, so and I'm also a huge fan. I've been listening to since '04 by the band Coco Master. Nice video. I've been listening to Tomorrow by Yemi Alade, King Promise featuring Sakode. I've forgotten the name of the song. There are actually three on the song, King Promise featuring Sakode and one other person, but I don't remember. I'll leave the name while editing. And then lastly, I've been listening to the album Fire and Ice by Ice Prince. It's a new video, it's an album, not a new video, it's a new album he just released. It's called Fire and Ice, and it's really a beautiful and nice body of work. It really, really is. I'm a huge fan of Ice Prince, so but not because I'm a huge fan. He actually really tried in the album, and my favorite in this Fire and Ice would be the intro, TLC, So Professional, Lord Save Me. There are 16 tracks. I love more than this, but these are just my top favorites. And yeah, guys, that's what I've been listening to this week. If you have any jam you want me to try, or any series or movies you want me to try or speak about, please don't forget to leave it in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.